About parse syntax, again. March 27, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. Debts have been forgiven because they were all fraudulent in the first place. If you haven't been following along with me, you should go back and review the great fraud. Mortgages, income taxes, property titles held by state and county of governments, franchise taxes, etc., have been illegally imposed upon people who not only didn't owe any such obligations, but who were in fact the owners of all the assets, the landlords. The whole system proposed by David-Wynn, Miller is based on flawed principles. It is not, for example, mathematically reliable or, as he used to say, correct. We do have to pay more attention to grammar, but by that, we mean English grammar. English is our official language, not parse. Finally, if you research the use of anglicized Latin, which is what parse syntax is, you will find that it has been used since the reign of the Roman Emperor Justinian as Dog Latin, also called American Sign Language, by the felons who used it against us, a form of language fraud used to defraud and bring false claims against the ignorant. This language fraud results in a fraudulent conveyance, the impersonation of living people as corporations, and is specifically called a fictitious conveyance of language, which is forbidden under territorial federal code in the international jurisdiction of the sea where it most often occurs. There is a huge body of knowledge about the use and misuse of both Latin and English now available, including a tremendous exposé of the Justinian deception by Romley Stewart. Just look up his YouTubes and you will find out why Mark Christopher, like David-Wynn, Miller before him, is not able to gain any traction with his methods and ideas. Those who are interested in supporting this major work by our Australian counterparts, private researchers who have sacrificed years of hard work and taken supreme risks to stop institutionalized crime, can obtain copies of the series of papers and videos and exposes about the Justinian deception for $340 payment to wallace.entertainment.new@gmail.com on PayPal. This is the final word on the Justinian deception and its modern-day counterparts, parse syntax and American Sign Language, and you don't have to take my word for it. All you have to do is view and listen to Romley Stewart's research and listen to his videos. You will readily recognize the scam going forward, whenever it is presented and however it is presented. Hopefully, you will also recognize that this fictitious conveyance of language is part of the larger fraud involved in false registrations and mischaracterization and impersonation of people as persons.